Yo, what's happening, guys? It's your boy Uncle P with another episode of Uncle P's podcast. Yes, guys, I am back. I know things look a bit different, look a bit weird, look a bit messy. What the hell is happening behind him? Well, guys, for those of you that have been following my channel for a while or my social medias, you all know that I'm renovating my house. And obviously, I've changed this studio 1,000 times to try and get that perfect look. So recently, it rained for almost a whole week. I realized right at the corner of my studio, there is a small crack on the outside of the house where when it rains a lot, it floods and then the water gets into the studio and it flooded the whole studio. Luckily, we didn't lose any of the equipment, but I had to dismantle everything. During the process of dismantling it, I started looking at these beautiful white walls that I have all over the studio, and I came up with the decision that I wanted a completely white studio. So right behind me there, we have obviously the Real Talk Combat Sports studio, and this is going to be the Uncle P's podcast studio. And then behind me, I'm going to have a white curtain and a green curtain that can be closed in order to do effects if I want to. But I obviously will be shooting the Uncle P's podcast purely on a white screen. So I'll be closing up the white curtain and I will be then shooting all the other content that I want to shoot on a green screen. So my computer table will be one that would actually have legs and you can actually move it out of the way so you can have that green screen feel behind, and then obviously the other podcast on the other side. I'm super excited about these changes. I'm so tired of making these changes. So I've had a friend of mine come through who's going to be helping me out designing this whole studio. So I'm going to give you a few pointers, but I've given him total complete creativity for the studio. So I'm super excited about this. It should be quite a lot of fun to see what he comes up with. So the floor is going to be white, the ceiling is going to be white, the walls are going to be completely white. They're going to replaster everything so it's nice and smooth and clean. And yeah, man, there's going to be LED lights on that 4-wall square. There's going to be LED lights all over, so it's going to be quite bright in here. I'm super excited for it. So that's the intro for the new studio. Well, let's get to business and let's go for why we are here. Men, why you should not get into any relationship and why you should not get married. Yes, that's the topic. And everybody's thinking, oh gosh, here we go again. Well, guys, you know what? I'm always talking to the ladies and I'm always assisting the ladies and advising them on how to get a successful relationship. And I started thinking about it, and I watch a lot of podcasts of other red pill, blue pill, whatever these Americans call these pills, you know. I understand the concept, the whole matrix concept behind it, and understand the different type of mindsets that they have. I don't think you need to classify yourself as a red pill or a blue pill. You can have the mindset that kind of accepts either part of the equation. Now, what am I talking about, and why am I saying men should not bother with relationships or marriage? The reason is, guys, the honest truth is a lot of us are getting married for the wrong reasons. Even if you're getting married just to have kids, that is the wrong reasons, because you need to understand something. Kids require time, attention, and a lot of energy. And you might not necessarily find a woman who wants to be a housewife and take care of kids. And even if they do, they might not understand what being a housewife actually entails. Taking care of kids, especially if it's more than one, and depending on the type of kid you have. Is it a cry baby, or is it this? Is it a nagging baby, or is it a cuddly baby that just wants to be on your body and cuddle it all the time, you know? Or is it one that sleeps for hours? You have no idea. You can get anything. They call them a bundle of joy. They should change that statement. It's more like a bundle of problems, because different type of problems just keep popping up every single month, every single year. As much as we love our kids and everything else, but trust me, it can be unbearable. So if a man is married only because of kids, what type of woman are you seeking for that can handle just being a mother? Because just being a mother is not only the kids. She needs to also take care of the household, you know, the cleaning, the cooking, the washing. It is a lot of work. When you have kids, it's almost like the house is never ever clean. And on top of that, she's got to take care of herself, make sure that she still looks the part so that you are still attracted to her and still desire her. But the problem with you desiring her is that her body is so tired and beat down from taking care of the kids and cooking and cleaning and taking care of you and looking after you, that Even if she does take care of herself, she doesn't have the strength to even cater to your sexual needs or whatever needs you may have. She might just want that quiet time when the kids are sleeping to want to rest, relax, read a book, catch up on her stuff, and that's maybe the time maybe you want the attention or you guys want to spend time together. It becomes a bit way too much. So if the reasons why you want to get married to only have kids, you need to understand it comes with a lot of responsibilities, and finding a woman that can only handle that job is not easy. There are women that are pulling it off and women that are doing it, bless them, but honestly, it's not easy. You need to be the type of man that can either provide a helper, which is a maid that can assist you at home. You need to be a partner that at the age of 2, maybe 3, you'll be able to afford to send the kid to crash. And if you're unable to financially assist or financially be able to make this certain kind of things occur, like buying a washing machine, having a dishwasher just to facilitate things. Guys, believe it or not, something as cheap as a slow cooker can change a woman's life, where she can just put the meat there and throw everything inside and let it cook while she's focusing on everything else. It's an amazing thing. A rice cooker, all those things, guys. As a man, we might not understand those kind of things, but those kind of things help women. It means a lot to them. So when you gift them those kind of things for their birthdays, I don't think that's what you should do. You should just buy them for the house, because it facilitates your partner in being able to make what it is that you desire for them easy. So what am I trying to say? Guys, when you're getting into relationships or marriages, you need to know the reason why you're getting into it. So let's assume you're getting into a relationship for the purpose of companionship. Now, I don't know what companionship means to you guys, but to a lot of guys, companionship sometimes means 50-50. So, somebody that I can share my life with, we can buy a house and, just build together. It's not really just necessarily about kids, but it's about just being together and just, sharing dreams and whatever it is. You see, if that is the case, then you need to understand that your partner might want to get away from you at times. They might want to do things on their own, or with their friends. They might want to experience certain things on their own. And you might start being felt left out. And most men, when they get married, don't get into a relationship, they want to be in that dominant position. And when you want to be in that dominant position and control your woman, or rather yet at least have a say in which direction your relationship, her life is partially going, because obviously, men want that control. Women don't follow direction from a man that doesn't have direction themselves. I mean, bro, where are you in life? You're in college and then you want to tell your girl on how to live her life? Bro, you don't even have your degree yet. You don't even know if your ass is going to pass. Okay, so you graduated college and you've been looking for a job for the next 3 years. Why would a woman want to be with you? You don't even have a job. How are you going to cater to her needs? The problem is men don't want to accept that love and money go hand to hand. There is no love without money. And if that love exists, that love is probably toxic, that love is probably hurtful, that love is exhausting, and honestly, it just doesn't happen. Two crazy people in the street in love, it's not called love. It's called two crazy people in the street in love. I'm thinking of a meme that I saw, but what I'm trying to say is, guys, you need to understand, in the modern world today, if you want a good woman, you want a woman that is submissive, you can get it, but you need to also understand you need to be a man that provides adequately. Our problem is we want these killer slay queens that want to travel the world, want to go to Dubai, that want to party day and night, and then we want to turn them into submissive housewives. No. If you're going to get Nicki Minaj, yes, she might become a submissive housewife, but she's not going to do the dishes. You got to get a helper for that. She's not going to clean the house. You got to get cleaners for that. She's going to be with the baby for 2-3 hours max a day. But you need to get a nanny, maybe a full-time nanny that, she's taking pictures for social media, for the internet, for people to see that she's a great mom in the public's eye. But when she's home, she doesn't want to deal with the crying baby. That's when the nanny comes in, takes care of everything, changing the nappies and so forth. Those are the realities that you people don't see about these celebrities and all these social media, influencers. Your Faith and Katie's and all this. These guys got nannies for days. They aren't doing majority of the work taking care of these kids. You, as the modern man, the normal man who's got your 9 to 5, who's earning an average salary, you can't be going seeking for that. And if you do have a partner who's also working, it becomes double the stress, because if your partner is working, that means she's also bringing an income. You can't expect all these responsibilities from her. Like it or not, guys, I know we hate 50-50, especially as men, but Unfortunately, you gotta have to do those dishes. Whether it's on the weekend, it's your time to do all the dishes and all the cooking. Help her out. Give her that whole weekend free so she can go do her nails, go relax with her girlfriend. Just take a walk, get away from the kids. Be the dad that, hey babes, Saturdays and Sundays is your time. Fridays are maybe movie nights where you guys go out or eating out. Make the relationship, marriage exciting now. Guys, everything I'm saying requires money. And this is the reason why you men need to stay away from relationships and marriage. If your bank account is not in a position to cater for two people, a lot of men are in relationships when their bank account can only cater for them, and it can cater for them proper, it can give them an amazing life, but then they are trying to feed two mouths, maybe even three, maybe four, because niggas ain't loyal for shit. Guys, I'm not coming at you guys, but I'm trying to help you guys out. Having all the money in the world doesn't necessarily guarantee you a faithful woman, doesn't necessarily guarantee you a loyal woman. Okay? No. If you choose wrong. The problem is when you have a lot of money, you want to go for these slave queens and make them loyal. No. Men know what type of women are submissive, what type of women will, are die hard, that they'll stick on you. But for some reason, those baddies always got you twisted. They always got you flipping on the other side. So moral of this whole topic is, guys, make that paper. Focus on you. Go to the gym. Build yourself. If you want a beard, grow that beard. If you want that hair, grow that hair, man. Get that car. Have the type of lifestyle that people look at you and are inspired. You will attract the right energy, the right people, the right woman that will appreciate the type of lifestyle that you have and come and complement it. The problem is many of you ain't got shit, so you're going around asking women what they bring to the table. What she gotta bring to the table? All she gotta bring is herself, because herself is a whole table, man. What do I mean by that? Your woman can be your personal assistant. Your woman can be your emotional support, your therapist. Your woman can be the mother, the helper of your children, of your home, the builder, the peacemaker. But you need to understand, in order for that woman to become that woman and be able to adequately do her job, she doesn't need to stress about her hair, her nails, her wardrobe. She's at home, her Netflix is not even on, the light bills are off because, money is a bit tight, the bills are not being paid, things are just not going, a woman is not comfortable in those situations. That's why you see when she's out there doing a thing and a guy who kind of looks like can give her a little bit better, or even, they don't even cheat on you because, this guy has promised them millions. Sometimes this guy just promises them extra happiness. This guy actually gives them comfort, whereby even though they don't have much, they feel like with this person, I won't have to stress so much, because a lot of us men become very emotional, abusive, and verbal abusive in our actions and words when we are financially stressed out, and we don't realize how it impacts our partner. Even if you have a strong partner who's trying to support you, they'll find difficulties in supporting you because we are stubborn when money starts stressing us out. So guys, listen, it's never too late. I'm telling you right now, you can be 40 years old and still date you a fine-ass hand. But you gotta make that paper, man. Get that 9 to 5 so you can build yourself a career, so you can build yourself a business. Get that education so you can get yourself that career job, that will pay you the kind of money that you can live the life that you want. A lot of men have settled for women that have accepted them because of the circumstances they are, and they are cheating with women that they dreamed and hoped that they ended up with. And some of those women are actually prostitutes and hookers that you guys are going to pay to sleep with. And it's so sad, because your wives or your partners at home who truly loves you and is faithful with you is failing to be the woman that you want, because you are not creating the environment that allows her to become that woman, that allows her to flourish. You are planting a seed in sand with no water, no nutrition, nothing. Women are seeds. They need to be nourished. They need to be watered. They need to be taken care of. They need to be, and I promise you, when you do that, you just get Guys, I understand there are rotten apples out there. There are rotten apples everywhere. The same way I always say every man cheats, I understand also women are cheaters, women are liars, women are users. But I can guarantee you, unlike men, there are loyal women. Even those cheaters can turn into loyal women if you adequately provide for them and you give them the type of love that they honestly have sought. Our problem is that we have destroyed the mindset of men where now body count counts, which is true, it does count, but we are forgetting we are the very same men that are making promises to these women of true love, of true whatever, true fidelity, true this, only to cheat on them, lie on them, and then when they break up with us, go to the next nigger. Guess what? Baby girl got way too much body count. We are creating those body counts. We are the reasons for these single mothers. Yes, there's a lot of single mothers there that are just ruthless, that they have, just made it difficult for a man to be part of their sons or kids' lives. But guys, let's be honest, what's really the percentage of that? If we have to be honest and admit the honest truth, we are the problem. We lead this world. We control this world. That's why you see the world now is taking power and trying to give it to women and every other gender. But men, because we've had power for so long and we have done absolutely nothing with it. I'm your boy, Uncle P. Guys, this is for you, man. Come on, man. Don't bother getting into a relationship unless you're making that paper, unless you can adequately provide for your woman. I keep saying it. I keep repeating it. I don't know what to say anymore. What do you guys want to hear? I get inboxes of men asking me, I met this girl, she's like this, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's like, okay, bro, what's your situation? No, I'm still in college. What the hell you mean you're still in college? How are you going to feed this girl? Are your parents paying your college fees? Yes. Are they paying your rest? Yes. So where are you going to get the money to adequately take care of this girl that you're sweating on top of? That you're making all these promises to? What if you fail? Okay, let's assume you do pass. Where you going to get the job? What if she ends up getting an opportunity to go to England? Will you be able to afford to follow her, or she needs to sacrifice that for you? Guys, relationships take a lot, marriages take a lot. Stop rushing into it. Stop rushing into it. Especially the black community. Stop rushing into it. Because guys, unlike our brothers and sisters who their family come together, they chip in for their wedding. Some of them even get offered jobs at the, wife's father's company, and there's inheritances waiting for them. A lot of us don't come from that. So you need to make sure that you financially put yourself in a position that allows you that when you pick your wife, you are picking a woman that will properly cater to the needs that you desire, to your kids, to your family, to everything that you wish. And if kids are not the vision, to your traveling gym, to whatever, a woman walks into a man's life to better it. The word says that he who finds a good woman finds favor in the Lord. If you're a Christian, if you believe in the word, and even if you're not Christian, it's such a beautiful thing. He who finds a good woman finds favor. Just find, and it's true. Whether you're not even a Christian, even if you're a pagan or whatever you want to call yourself, but when you find a good woman, a man's life changes, and it always changes for the best, because they're more motivated, inspired to work hard and push hard. I understand the modern life is hectic. I understand it. That's the reason why, guys, stay away from relationships until you've put yourself in a situation where you don't have to cry about the modern life. I'm your boy. Peace, man. I'll see you guys in the next one.